Someone painted this years ago, and I'm about to sand it off. The paint was so far gone, it absolutely needed to be repainted. If I was going to take it off, I needed a way to bring it back.
Try to load this thing up without killing myself. I'm going to be refurbishing this book deposit box for a local library. And you can see it's got an elephant painted on it. So what I'm going to do is strip it down. Got to do a little bit of metal work, hopefully not too much. Some of the feet down here are rotted because it's been sitting in the grass or in a lawn for quite a while. So I'm going to fix all that rust holes. I'm going to sand it completely down and then repaint it.
I didn't want to be the guy that erased somebody else's work, especially this really cool painting. But the rust damage was just so severe that I had to sand it down. You can't patch this level of rust.
Let's tape this big piece of tracing paper on there. Kind of messy. Okay. If I known it was gonna be this freaking annoying, I would have done it inside here. Jeez, dude. I swear, sometimes. Let's try this again. That was annoying, to say the least. I'm just marking the outside, some landmarks, which just doesn't need to be totally exact, but I want it to be pretty similar to what it originally was. Not an overly complicated design, but one of them there days.
The big issue is once I start sanding, this version is gone forever.
Do the ear next. Got one side mostly done. As you can see what it looks like here. I gotta do the face or the eyeball. I'll cut a little section for that. And then we'll flip it over and we'll repeat all the sides, and then we will get to cleaning this thing up. Let's flip this thing over. Get the front of it. Front of it is really damaged. All right, we'll do this big side first. It's the top of it and the front of it's really heavily corroded. You can see it through the tracing paper that this has got the most detail, I think. Maybe the back, but probably this one. So we need to make sure all our lines are set up pretty accurately. All right, let's do the trunk. I'm not exactly sure what my plan of attack is going to be for getting the paint back on here, but I'm going to use some type of Rust-Oleum product. And I'll probably brush it, or I'll roll it on, brush it on. I was thinking of spraying it. Let's get this flipped over one more time and do the back. Yeah, seriously. Woo. I mean, I'm in the garage. You think the wind would be to a minimum here. Little bit humid here in New England. Good to go. All right, let's stand this thing up and figure out the plan of attack.
I'm really hoping this works as I have it envisioned in my head.
Coleman, you should paint this for me.
No.
I'll pay you.
How much?
$50.
An hour?
Should only take you an hour. You're a better painter drawer than me, I think.
What do you want?
I need the elephant put back on it. Look at the side of it. Need all that put back
When?
after I get done sanding it. I heard some stuff rattling around in here, so let's see what we got going on. And it's pretty nasty. All right, it's time to strip this thing so I can do a little bit of metal work on it. Let's get that going. I think I'm gonna have to clean up the inside of this a little bit too, but I'll wait till I get some different sanding pads because I don't want to take that all the way down. But I think in the meantime, let's just get this thing cleaned up, see what kind of metal work there is. There's a dent over here I gotta get out. So let's do that.
This is where it gets scary. There's no undo here. I didn't expect it to be this easy to remove. This kind of feels worse than I thought it would.
Alrighty, I need to fix the feet. Some of these feet have a little bit of rot on them, and I will probably just fill this one with weld, but this one I tried to fill with weld and it's so rotten that I'm gonna have to cut it out. So there we go, a nice not square hole, but let's cut a patch into that. This leg is pretty rotten. All this is good, but this bottom part is bad, so I'm gonna patch it, reinforce it. That should be good, and weld it all. So I've got this backing on. I'm gonna tack it up in here and then cut the edges off, and then we'll weld the patch on, which I cut out already. All right, I got a little patch put in, enough room to weld it all around, so let's get this thing welded up.
If this is off by even a little and doesn't sit flat, you'll be able to notice it in the final paint. This metal's a lot thinner than I like. You think it would be thicker for a drop box in front of a library. So the big issue was not wanting to burn through when I was welding it. I really didn't want to build these legs from scratch. That's not going to go anywhere. Hopefully these legs sit flat when I stand it up. I originally traced out the design of this elephant so I could put this tracing paper back down on it. And what I'm going to do now is actually just cut along the line. And I don't know if I'll draw on it with a pencil or do it with tape. I haven't decided that yet. When I sanded it off, I was hoping I traced it well enough. I hope I traced this right. I didn't want it to look like mine. I wanted it to look like theirs. All right, I've got all the tracing paper removed. I've got the rough lines of the elephant taped off. And now it's time for its first coat of paint. So stereo works now, though. When I sanded the elephant off, I knew I'd get one shot at bringing it back. I traced it because I didn't trust my memory, and now standing here with a brush in my hand, I'm hoping that was enough. I don't want this to look new. I don't want it to look like mine. I want it to look like the one that's been here for years. The one kids recognize. The one people walk past without thinking about it. It's strange how something this small can feel heavy. Steel is easy. Matching someone else's work, that's harder. So I'm just trying to follow the lines, trust the tracing, and let it come back the way it was. I've got it 99% painted. I got a little bit of work to do still. And I'm getting ready to pull the tape off. This is still tacky, which is crazy. It's been so humid here. I painted this thing forever ago. It just will not dry. I've got this library book deposit done, and we're gonna go install it today. I don't want it riding on the paint. We just pulled it out of the truck. Now we are going to get it in this spot here in the place. Got it. Hold on. Nope. Looks good to me. Looks pretty up there, huh? Came out good. Now we're gonna mark the holes and mount it in place. All right, let's measure it. I'm gonna measure it and get it centered. Sick. Fix it. That looks good, don't you think, right there? Yeah. You want to drill one? Just gotta make sure it's straight, right? What sucks with these, if you drill them wrong, you're screwed. We're gonna slide it towards the screw. Try not to run into any of the screws. Hopefully it lines up. All right, stop. Yeah, I really hope these screws line up with those holes I just marked. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3. All right, put it down. It's crazy because, oh shit, that backside's not on. That's why. I was getting nervous. Just that side. Let's twist it. Can you do it?
Yep.
Okay.
This one's off.
About had a heart attack there, dude. I was like, why is it not working?
Hey, it works.
All right, just finished the install with Amy. I think it came out really good. It looks awesome on its pedestal or its concrete stand. And hopefully they're happy.
It's
Library's
just a
closed
book
today,
drop,
so I
but the
can't get a
elephant's been
reaction
here
out of
longer
them,
than I
but
have. Sometimes the
looks
job
pretty
is just putting
good.
something back.
So, looked good.